Today I want to speak to you about connecting to our mother, the earth. In our language, we call this a Wednesday, and that's our true mother. And as Haudenosaunee people, every time we gather in a group, we give thanks to creation. We call it our Thanksgiving address. And we begin with the people that have gathered. And then we begin to give thanks to a Wednesday, our mother. And we work in ascending order to give thanks from the earth to the plants, to the medicines, the strawberries, all the way up to the trees, to the winds, the stars, the moon, the heavens. It's all done in ascending order. And our Thanksgiving address is something that when we arrive here to this planet, this brand new baby arrives here to this planet, we hold the baby and we introduce each one of these elements to this brand new baby. And we remind this baby that the earth is here for you, that the trees are here for you, that the medicines that you need are here for you. And in doing so, this brand new life knows that all of creation is her family or his family. And throughout the whole Thanksgiving address, we never refer to these elements as that or it, but these elements are our family, such as the earth is our mother, the thunder beings are our uncle, the sun is our brother, the heavens is like the vibration of our father. And so we refer to all these elements as living entities because they are. When we give thanks to these elements, we recognize that even if we were only one human form on this planet, we would be okay. Because we thank these elements as they are our family. And they surround us, and they embrace us, and they communicate to us. So even if we are one human being in this planet, we would survive with that connection to creation. But if we disconnect from creation and we don't recognize the significance of our mother, and we don't recognize the significance of our waters, of the sun, of the moon, of the air, what will begin to happen? That our family will begin to fall apart. The natural destructions that are happening on the planet as we speak will begin to multiply because we are not recognizing the significance of our family. It is imperative for us today, as in every day, before and now and after, that we make a connection to our mother. I'm going to do a short meditation for you now so that you can feel that connection within inside of yourself to our mother. And the foundation of my work is knowing and understanding how our soul came from a higher vibration into a physical form. And one of the most outstanding things that happened for me in my healing journey is to be reborn to my mother. And all I knew is that I was to go into a fast, into the bush. alone. And when I arrived there, I was to dig my own grave. And I had no idea what was going to happen to me. But as the days passed and I waited for this huge vision to unfold, it never happened until the very last day that I was coming out of the fast. I got into the grave for the last time. And every time I laid into this grave, morning, noon, and night, I would have to cover up with a big black tarp so that I was laying in complete darkness. And the last time that I got into that grave and I covered up myself, almost immediately, I could feel all of this water on my body. And it was like I was a canoe and I was floating. And I recognized when I came back from my vision that this was not a grave at all. That this was the womb of my mother. And that I was reborn to my true mother. And I'm going to take you through a meditation that's going to help you to understand and see and feel what it is that your soul has experienced to be able to be here in this physical form. So I want you just to sit comfortably in your chair and to put your feet flat on the floor so that you feel connection. And begin by taking some deep breaths in your body. And just gently closing your eyes. As you breathe into your body, let your body just begin to relax. As you look down on the ground, I want you to see in front of you a brand new pair of moccasins. And these moccasins were made just for you. As you step into these moccasins, your feet fit perfectly into them. As you begin to move forward, you find that you are on a path that is covered with white marble stones. You're going to walk onto the path. As you begin to move forward, you notice that you are beginning to ascend to a place where you are above the treetops. You know in this place that you are completely safe because you have your moccasins on. You are now at a place where you are high above the mountaintops. You can see far and wide. As you continue to ascend, you notice that you are now in a place where there is a white mist. And the whole vibration has changed. You find that you can breathe easier here in this place. As you reach the top of this vibration, in front of you, there is a guide. This guide is one of your angels. One of the wisdom keepers that have greeted you in this higher vibration. Your guide now brings you into a place that is like a circular room. In the center of the room, there is a fire that is burning brightly. Your guide offers you a seat in this space. In all four directions, ancient ones begin to enter the room. Guides, ascended masters, angels begin to feel this circle. Off in a distance, you see this very pure white light. It comes closer and closer until it is directly in front of you. This light begins to open up. And inside this light, standing in front of you, is Creator, God, your source of energy. And in His hand, He holds your sacred contract. He opens the contract as a scroll and shows you all the lessons that you and Him have agreed to. Some of these lessons have already happened in your life. Some of them are yet to occur. And Creator says to you, these are the lessons that we co-created. That you chose the darkness. You actually chose who in your life would be the darkness. And it was out of love for you that they agreed that they would be your darkness because they loved you so much. And they reminded you that you may forget that they love you. You may forget that they chose because they loved you. But know that they have done it so that you can awaken your bundle. Know that they have agreed to be your darkness so that you can awaken the gifts that are inside of you. And Creator says to you, it has never been about the darkness, but it has been about the awakening. And then Creator shows you that all of these that have gathered now are your counsel. All of these individuals in this room have placed in your bundle a gift that will help you to get through any darkness. And one by one, the angels, the ascended masters, the wisdom keepers come to you And they remind you what they placed in your bundle. Compassion, empathy, understanding, happiness, joy, fulfillment, wisdom. One by one, the guides fill your bundle. And then Creator takes the bundle and wraps it nice and tight and securely and places it in the center of your chest. And He tells you, you have everything you need inside of you. And then everything opens up into huge pure light. And all of your soul family comes forward. There are hundreds and hundreds of souls. So many souls that you can't even see all of them. And as they gather around you, they tell you that this is the most purest love that you will ever know. Nowhere outside of yourself will you feel or know as pure a love. And all of your soul family pours this love into you. And every part of your being embraces this love and knows that it is the most purest love. And Creator says now, because you have your bundle and you have your contract with your lessons and you have the most purest love, I will blow 3 breaths of life into you so that all of your being is programmed to the original teachings, so that you will always know who you are, that you will always know that you are the light, you are the purity, you are the sacred bundle. And Creator blows 3 breaths of life into you. And every cell in your body knows the instructions. Every cell in your body knows the DNA for your lifetime. Every cell in your body knows the sacred bundle. And your guide now says it's time for you to go back to your body, for you to go back to that earthly place with this knowingness of who you are. And your guide takes you by the arm and takes you back to the pathway. And as you step on the pathway, you know that you are safe, that you still have your moccasins, you still have your sacred bundle, and you have your contract. You begin to move forward now, beginning to descend to a lower vibration. Walking through the white mist, feeling your breath, coming above the mountaintops. Still feeling the sacredness in your breath. Coming above the treetops. And slowly coming now to the earth, where your feet are touching the ground. Feeling your breath. And as you begin to see yourself step off the pathway, you feel your feet connected to our mother, connected to the earth. You feel the bundle that is in your heart center, knowing that you have everything that you need to get through any darkness, any lessons. And just taking a deep breath. And just saying to your spirit, thank you. Thank you for showing me who I am. Thank you for reminding me that I am pure love and I am pure light. And just taking another deep cleansing breath and feeling yourself sitting in the chair. You can just gently now begin to open your eyes and come back into the room. Every cell in our body knows the vibration of life. And when we look outside of ourself for love, that means we are lacking life. It is our responsibility to bring life into our bodies. It is our responsibility to be the love that we are looking for. That is all our responsibility. Not outside of ourselves, but inside here. And that is what a connection to your true mother, the earth, will awaken for you.